Hi Libra, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. It's Veroosh and I'm doing your reading for August and Leo season for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am going to do a three-part reading for you guys today. It's a general overview, a message for singles, and a message for couples. I'm still getting used to this spread, but I kind of like it. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments how it suits you. The first thing we're going to do is take 3 cards to take a look at the beginning frequency or the overall look of the situation. So this is general. So we have the Chariot for you. You're overcoming obstacles, Libra. So the Chariot can represent the sign of Cancer, or it can represent overcoming obstacles, adversity. For me, the Chariot often represents like overcoming mental health issues. So such things as, feeling shy or like psyching yourself out, procrastinating, like blockages in your head that may not be mental health issue. Maybe I went overboard with that, but definitely like something that you feel holds you back or holds you down in some way from within yourself, right? And then the second card is for singles. Ooh, Libra. We have the King of Pentacles coming your way. Mr. Pentacles coming your way, Libra. So we have King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Secondary transits in Fire, Sag, Leo, or Aries. This is someone important. For me, the King of Pentacles always represents someone like very stable and very like good for us. And it's not necessarily an earth sign for you. Earth signs are not necessarily your number one draft pick, if you know what I'm saying. But the King of Pentacles, it's between the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles for me in terms of like a sign that someone like really amazing is coming into your life, someone that's very serious. As I get older, I feel as though the King of Pentacles is kind of the winner because he's kind of dependable and trustworthy and just kind of grounded. And so I feel like somebody like that is around you at this time. Couples, we have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands has taken on a new frequency for me. It's just a card of reflection and solitude and gaining peace with whatever's gone on in your life. It's the act of stepping back if circumstances have not been the best and like thinking about what you're doing, right? So to add to this, we're going to roll the dice for every single one and get some kind of answer. So for general, you guys got the 10th house. I'm not looking at your charts or anything. I'm actually oblivious to what's going on in your sign right now. I'm just not thinking about it. And then we have the Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The reason I'm doing that is I did a poll and like 85% of you guys asked for just tarot. So I wanted to give you guys one of those readings. So for you, there's to me, in my opinion, there's an overcoming in your career. There's an overcoming to blockages you faced, whatever's been in your way, whatever's been hard to deal with. I think that it's mostly from within yourself that it's healing, and it's healing well. So now let's take a look at your messages for singles. So if you're single with this King of Pentacles, we have Mr. Gemini or Miss Gemini. And now if you date women, please just convert this to the feminine gender if you prefer. And Mr. Pentacles bringing you a pentacle the second house is the house of your resources, so your equity, your money. So somebody's coming into your life with cash and somebody is bringing like good energy to you. So good for you, Libra. High five on that. I have one more dice roll. I'm just picking which dice to use. I'll use the pretty pink one. Did I do well? Okay, yeah, I did well. So for couples, this is my favorite dice set. It's the pink and the blue one sparkles. I just so love it so much. Okay, so let's see. We have the first house. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that. So we have the Nine of Wands, the first house. let's see, the first house, and Aries, okay? So we have the energy of Aries. This could point to a person, but I don't want to freak you guys out unless you're with an Aries. It could be Aries season as well. So all of these can just be referring to the season when Sun is in Aries, for example. So I feel like between you and your partner, there's definitely, it's not a stepping back. It's like sitting within your truth, and like both of you are okay with that. Both of you are okay with being in your truth, and you're comfortable in that space, and just like holding space for yourselves and each other, and really being honest with each other. So that's a very good energy for couples, I'd say. When I saw this, I was like, oh, I really like this card for you there. Okay, so the next line is how, so the first cards are kind of like initial snapshot of what's going on, and then we're going to go into the kind of development, or how this is progressing, how this energy. So just to take a little bit deeper of a look into your general overview, it looks like with the Chariot there, you have some major overcoming in your public life, in your social life. Things are going well. It might have something to do with a Scorpio. Then we have Virgo, the Hermit. Although I feel like for you, the Hermit represents you. We'll get into that in a minute in this case. And then we have the Seven Pentacles, Saturn in Taurus. Beautiful energy with Seven of Pentacles there. And then we have Justice, Libra. There you are. So listen, there's some really long-term investments that you have put your energy behind. And this Hermit could be a Virgo, but what I see it as is you in some way. I just feel like you've stepped back with regard to something in your life, and you sort of taken care of yourself. You sort of taken care of yourself. You sort of did what's right for you, even at a cost to others. And you did the sound thing. Like it's not like a renegade energy. It's like you stepping back. How do you say? It's like knowing you want to buy a house, so stepping back from your friends and not going out so much with them, so that you can save money and achieve your goals, achieve the outcomes that are desirable to you. So you're definitely in a working through this energy sort of environment. Very nice. Really coming to peace with things. The Seven of Pentacles is indicating that, I tend to go fast, sorry. The Seven of Pentacles indicates that you've put a lot of effort behind something financially, and you're waiting for it to come into fruition, and it's definitely coming. So this is still waiting, the Seven of Pentacles, which means that more investment may need to be required. But I feel like with the Justice card and this Chariot together, there's like a real karmic clearing. And I don't mean karmic in some I'm definitely not trying to appropriate the like Hindu word, and it's not some woo-woo reference. When I say karmic, I mean like consequential, or like consequential overcoming with and like a clearing of problems, clearing of the fallout of past situations, right? So I think that's a proper way to use karma in a secular way. Now let's take a look at singles. King of Pentacles. This looks really good for you, Libra. It feels like somebody's coming in with money. They could be actually a Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we have Nine of Pentacles. That's Venus and Virgo. Venus is in Virgo. And so for the next little while. And then we have the Nine of Wands again. Very powerful card. Kind of standing behind your own and protecting your interests. And then we have Three of Pentacles. Okay. You know, this could be somebody who you've met at work, and there's like a deep attraction there between you and them. And you could be looking at them sort of shining and being their best. It looks like the Nine of Pentacles is actually a singles card. So if you have a crush on someone and you're wondering whether or not this person is available, it looks like they're available. And I feel like you're doing your work and you're doing well, but it looks like this person's distracting your attention quite a lot. And like there's an attraction there, there's like a pull, you know, they could be the King of Pentacles, they could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So now I'm curious, I'm always curious about the couples, like I like getting in other people's business. Apparently, not really. I'm kidding. I'm a Scorpio Aquarius. I really don't. But let's see for your well-being. Yeah. Okay. So we have Ace of Cups. Good energy, Libra. I wasn't gonna do your reading, but then I was like, I should do it. And then I'm happy I did. So we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this is a reversal card, and I made this extra card in this deck so that it would have like a friend frequency, because the Two of Cups sometimes gets muddied between love and friendship, and especially for love readings, I like the distinction. So this to me is like more of the companionship, friendship. If this is your partner, it could be like a deeper level of friendship between you and them. I think that like you're sort of laying off of each other, and whether it's a relationship that's a year long or 5 years long or longer, it feels as though you're giving each other a lot of space, but without the worry that there's going to be a breakup or something like that's going to happen. Then we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so you're putting off problems with your partner, and I think that there's a mutual understanding here. I really feel like there's trust in what's going on, and if you're worried that there is this feeling of separation between the two of you, I think you're both decompressing some stuff that's going on internally for you. So I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that scary. And I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so now let's take a look at your further development. Now, members, I'm going to do Behind the Doors reading. I named it that and it sucks. Like, I don't like the name at all, so I apologize. But it's kind of like the secret, the secret reading, what's actually going on in these 3 areas of your life. And this is kind of like intimacy readings, okay? So they're in the members only section, and they're intimacy readings. So it's kind of a different vibe. Okay, so now let's take a look at your general. And for the general, it's not intimacy, it's just me being nosy on your business. Okay, so let's see the energy. We have the Sun. I love that. I feel so good doing this reading for you guys. I feel like things are really brightening up, and things are, and this card confirms that. I just feel this is Jupiter in Libra. There we go. So we have good energy, relaxing, coming to peace with things. And then we have the Moon. The Moon and the Sun have been coming up a lot. So, sleeping night and day, are we? I hope you're okay. Okay, so let's see the next energy. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. That's like Saturn in Taurus or something like that. A malefic in Taurus. Mars in Taurus, yeah. And then we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You're sleeping on an issue, right? And you're about to make a decision about it. I feel like it's a good energy. It's a good vibe. I think that you're really putting the odds in your favor. And there's like a lack of... It's not like an aggressive, unapologetic, in-your-face, boss babe vibe. It's really a vibe of, like, how do I say this? You being mindful of your environment and your circumstances, and, like, making sound decisions about where you want to go with life. And that's your Queen of Swords energy. You're setting yourself up for a win, Libra, here. That's what it looks like to me. I think that you have some feelings of doubt that will creep up. That's the Moon showing up. But overall, I think you have a vision for yourself. The main thing is that I'm not sensing here, like, weighed down, problematic energy. I'm not seeing you being weighed down by negativity or weighed down by BS in your environment. I think you cut that stuff out. I think that's what this is all about. And I think that like you see the bigger picture and you see with positivity rather than through negative, or maybe like someone whispering in your ear and being like harsh in some way. But yeah, the Five of Pentacles, I think that like regardless of what your situation is, be it financially or socially, I don't think you are so intimidated by fluctuations. And I think that's the point. I think you see the bigger picture and you're not bothered by what's here today and now. You have some goal that you're going to go after, and you have like, you're confident about what you're doing, and that's going to take you in a good direction. So I'm happy for you, Libra. So members, we're going to dive deeper, maybe see something about the moon. Now singles, let's see about this King of Pentacles and this love affair at work. We have the Six of Cups. We have Sun in Gemini. And then we have the Magician. Look at you go, Libra. Magician to me is like somebody's approaching someone for love and they're being quite, you know, suggestive. Wheel of Fortune. You're getting really good cards. Like this is like a really beautiful combination. Lucky in love, things going your way. I think somebody's going to make a move. Ten of Swords, Sun in Gemini, putting the past in the past. Let's see a little. Three of Cups. It could be a reunion with someone from the past where it didn't work out before, but now. And then we have the Tower. There's a big change. I'm curious. This is going to be interesting in the members only, and I'm not teasing you with anything, but like the Tower and the Ten of Swords and the three, like be careful of a celebration. Like be careful of a celebration, Libra, where you get together with people and like be careful of them, like, I don't know, sweetening, buttering you up, you know, in some way. It feels like you have something going, but it feels like maybe somebody else wants to get in on the action, if that makes sense. So be careful of, and especially if it's someone from the past, like a friend who's calling you up suddenly and wants to communicate, be very wary of what's going on around that. Be very wary around alcohol too at this time. So no going out and drinking and partying. This could really cause some setbacks. On a lighter note, what this could actually represent is that you're planning some kind of a get-together with someone from the past, but I think you're done with the situation. I don't feel like you're so open to it, and I think it's going to fall through. So if someone's called you up and said, hey, Libra, can we hang out? You know, can we hang out again? I think you're done with this individual. Like, I think what's done is done. And so I feel like if you're, and then maybe you're like, sure, I guess we can go out, like being nice or whatever, and then worried about how that's going to turn out. I think what's going to happen is, you know, I think what's going to happen is that there's not going to be a get together. It'll fall through. There's also another thing I picked up here for somebody else, maybe, that there could be a get together that you're being drawn to that's going to provoke like bad circumstances. So if you, listen, don't avoid social interactions. We're almost through the panorama, and so good luck, you know, enjoying your life again, hopefully. But anyway, so the point is, if you get a bad vibe, like you'll get a very clear sense of this. You don't have to be psychic at all, but if you get this weird sense about some, like a get together, a party, you know, or socializing with people, especially people you're not very close with or don't spend a lot of time with, I would be very skeptical. It looks like something really good is happening for you, and this is almost in the way, right? I don't think it's going to stop anything good coming, but I think it's like wasted energy. We'll talk about more with the members. The members are supposed to be intimacy readings, but other things come through about this as well. So couples, let's see, Nine of Wands, Hanged Man, so that's a lot of waiting. Two of Cups, a good companionship and friendship with your partner. And I read the Ace of Cups as like a new level of mutual appreciation when you figure out a new level of their heart or their energy towards you. Okay, so let's see what message we have. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This is very air. This has fire in it, Sag, Leo, or Aries. Okay. Then we have the Lovers. I'll show the next two cards because I pulled them together. And then we have, so Gemini energy is strong here, even though this is singles. And there's Gemini here. So there could be Gemini energy, Sun and Virgo, Eight of Pentacles, hard work. There could be a brother or a sister coming into the picture, somebody from family coming in with some information towards you, Libra, like you're the King of Swords. This is like Jupiter in something, and it's really random that it's Jupiter. Oh, it's Jupiter in Capricorn, right? So, Two of Pentacles. You're going to receive messages about work that's going to throw things off balance for you, I think. And it's not bad. It's not a bad situation, but I feel like there's important information that's going to come in for you that's going to make you really like work through the possibilities that has nothing to do with your relationship, meaning it's going to affect your relationship to the effect that whatever is going on for you at work affects your relationship and so forth. But this is like, to me, clearly a message like maybe your partner's siblings are coming in with information that will change things around. There's like people trying to figure out stuff, or maybe you're trying to figure out stuff in some way. I think the information is coming straight to you from a sibling or a cousin. Yeah, and I feel as though there's certain changes around that you're going to be figuring out, or your partner's going to be figuring out. It could be like a spontaneous offer coming in too that will entail one or both of you to make a decision. You know, like, hey, let's start a business. Two friends coming in and like offering something, and then like trying to figure out if you'll make it happen. And so the other partner is sort of waiting. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to make the energy real. I'm going to do the extended for this one, and this one. It'll be linked down here, here, and here. Thank you. Bye. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Libra.